Why do the people closest to you make you feel guilty for being strong? Think about it. The moment you stop being nice, you're cold. The moment you say no, you're selfish. The moment you set a boundary, suddenly you're the problem. You didn't imagine that. It's real. And one man figured out exactly why it happens over 100 years ago. His name was Friedrich Nietzsche. He didn't write self-help. He wrote a warning. Today I'm showing you 5 ways people manipulate you without you even noticing. Stick around for the last one. It's the one you're doing to yourself right now. Here's the first one. People flip the story on you. You get stronger, and suddenly you're arrogant. You stop letting people walk over you, and suddenly you're difficult. Nobody ever calls it what it actually is. Nietzsche figured out why. When people can't keep up with you, they don't try to get better. They just change the rules. They take your self-respect and call it ego. They take your discipline and call it cold. It's brutal, but it's human. People who can't climb the ladder will always try to rename it, but flipping the story is the easy one to spot. The next one hides way better. Here's the crazy part about jealousy. Most people never even realize when it's happening to them. Some people don't hate you. They envy you. And envy never just comes out and says it. It hides inside, "I'm just worried about you." It hides inside advice you never asked for. It hides inside a compliment with a knife folded right into it. Nietzsche had a name for this quiet bitterness. Forget the fancy word though. Here's what it actually means. It's hatred wearing a nice outfit. It's resentment dressed up as concern, so the person never has to admit what they're really feeling. And here's where it gets messed up. Most people end up thanking the person who tore them down. Because the cut came wrapped in soft words. That's bad. But what's coming next is worse. This one is about making you feel small on purpose. Some people only feel powerful when you feel small. Every joke at your expense. Every "I was only kidding." Every little correction in front of your friends. That's not humor. That's control. Nietzsche talked about this hunger everyone has, to feel like they matter, to feel capable, to feel alive. Most people build that feeling. They work for it. But some people can't. So they borrow it. From you. By shrinking you down. A person who actually feels strong has zero need to make you feel weak. That changes everything once you see it. That one's aimed straight at you. But the next one is sneakier. This one isolates you from everyone else first. Everyone thinks you're being dramatic. Nobody else has a problem with this. You're the only one who feels this way. That's not feedback. That's a trap. Nietzsche called it herd thinking. A group punishes anyone who stands apart, not because that person is wrong, but because their difference makes everyone else uncomfortable. Here's the crazy part. The fastest way to control someone isn't to argue with them. It's to convince them that being alone in how they see things means they're wrong. And once that trick works on you, the next one becomes way easier to pull off. This last one is the most dangerous. Because you end up doing it to yourself. Imagine this. You remember exactly what happened. They deny it. Flat out deny it. And slowly, you start wondering if your own memory is the broken one. Nietzsche believed most people aren't destroyed by their enemies. They're worn down, bit by bit, giving up their own perception over and over, until they don't even trust their own mind anymore. If you've ever said sorry for something you know you didn't do, just to keep the peace, this one's about you. So now you know all 5. Here's how you protect yourself. Stop explaining your boundaries. The second you justify them, you're inviting an argument. Treat sudden guilt like a red flag, not a fact. Ask yourself who benefits from you feeling guilty right now. Trust your own memory over their denial. Rewriting the past is a tactic, not proof. Pull back access before you ever raise your voice. Real power leaves quietly. It doesn't announce itself. And stop mistaking peace for weakness in other people and weakness for peace in yourself. Weak minds beg to be understood. Strong minds just stop explaining themselves. So tell me, which one of these 5 hit closest to home? Type the number 1 through 5 in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want to spot these games before they're ever played on you again, subscribe right now. Because the next person who tries this on you is closer than you think.